The Vancouver Fraser Port Authority is a port authority under the Canada Marine Act. We're essentially responsible for facilitating Canada's trade through this region of the country.
As a port authority, our mandate is to grow Canada through trade activities.
We do that to enable the Canadian economy while we protect the environment and consider the impacts of that trade activity on the local communities that surround the port.
Centerm is one of the larger container terminals here on the west coast of Canada.
About 40% of the country's international trade comes through this gateway.
If we think about grain, forestry products, a lot of the goods that we produce as Canada are exported to other countries. If you look around, all the goods that you have at home, at work, the glasses that I'm wearing come from Korea, the mobile phone that I'm using come from China. A lot of it probably come from Asia, which means it might have come through this port. Strategically, as we have population growth, as we have business growth, we need more container capacity, and Centerm is a very big part of our overall solution to make sure that we can meet those capacity.
The Centerm project is about delivering an incremental 600,000 TEUs, or 20-foot equivalent unit of container capacity to add to the capacity the port already has.
A caisson is a large concrete structure, and they serve as the berth base at the terminal so the ships can moor or berth against them. What's unique about it is that we're building the caissons with a slip form method. So the slip form method is pouring your concrete at a continuous rate to create a large structure. You see slip forms a lot with grain silos and structures above water. But with a caisson, imagine a 6-story building underwater. So we're gonna slip the first 2.7 meters. And when we're done with that, they're gonna open the dry dock gates and water's gonna flood in and it's gonna lift the caisson. And then we're gonna continue slipping from the water. The forms that keep the concrete in, they're jacked up by 1 inch every 10 minutes, and they continuously do that until they're done the structure. Once we have it sunk into place at Centerm, it'll allow for the key cranes, so the big cranes that are at the terminal, to reach the back end of the ship, so it'll create a lot more efficiency on the terminal.
The Centerm project is going to be very beneficial to Canadian businesses and, of course, the employees and the job created from those businesses. The capacity added at Centerm will support that increased growth and give our businesses a lot more opportunities to sell to these countries.
We're going to add about 15% to the footprint of the terminal, and we'll add about 60% more capacity. Adding a little bit more Canada, getting a whole much more bang for the buck.